Yes, ma'am.
On 202?
On 202. They have, I don't know, the Prince George's Ballroom. You know what that is? Straight down. They have cleared that land, and they're going to build condos on there.
Oh, okay.
If they're going to be building condos on there.
We just came from that way.
Yeah, if you have real estate in that area, if you have a house or know somebody who has a house, they're going to be coming after it.
Really?
Developers will be coming after it. But you know, I think I may have shared with you that there was some talk a few years back of making Prince George's County the 9th ward in D.C., but we're not going to go for that. Not as long as I'm black female.
Well, I know that's right.
I know that's
Okay.
right.
Well, I did hear that they were getting ready to change Branch Avenue into like a historic Alexandria. You know how Alexandria, they were going to actually have the brick little roads, and they're still talking about, I guess, in the works.
Well,
Branch Avenue.
But if
They changing this place that we in right now.
Yeah.
They are ready to revamp, Mrs. Taylor, this whole Iverson Mall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And while you might not be able to do anything about it, you know, because I don't know who owns Prince George's, not Prince George, excuse me, Marlow Heights and Iverson Mall. Don't know who owns that.
Oh, okay.
But it's as a person who is of the age of majority who can vote, you can certainly call your congressional representatives at 202-224-3121 and express whatever concern you have. When you dial that number, you're going to get the Capitol. There is a, what do you call those? You put your zip code in, and they'll just walk you through.
Right.
The switchboards have been jammed up for so many issues for so many weeks, but I encourage you to continue to call if you have a concern where they're going to be redeveloping any place near you.
Well, let me ask you a question, Ms. Taylor.
Sure.
How are we really upset that they're revamping or that they're redoing anything? I mean, just this thing about Branch Avenue. Are we really upset that they're going to redo Branch Avenue? I mean, really? Because look at Branch Avenue.
Okay.
Look at the street.
Okay. I'm not upset about that. What I'm upset about is these folks who are, 65 and up, particularly in the district in Maryland, who may have paid for their houses, houses, who may have had their taxes deferred, and them thinking that, hey, taxes deferred means I don't have to pay taxes. No, you don't have to pay them right now, but at some point they will come due.
Absolutely.
And if your family does not encourage you, or if you don't have those documents in order, a developer can come snatch that for a song. I think that the week before last I shared with you about my sister's paid for house that went for $7,000 in a tax sale in D.C. That should never happen, and I don't want that to be anybody else's story. So again, if you need assistance with those kinds of things, if you have questions as it relates to those kinds of things, you can certainly feel free to give me a call at 301-641-9545. I am an agent for financial education services as well as Legal Shield. You need to get some advice and direction and find out what your rights are. Because let's face it, if you don't know them, you ain't got them.
That's right.
I like that. If you don't know them, you're right. Now, Mrs. Taylor, what I want to ask you, right? When you say taking their homes, are you saying that these developers are doing research and finding out where these people are financially with their homes and able to take them due to not paying the taxes on them?
Exactly, because that is public record.
The deferred information that you're saying.
So you can pay your mortgage if your taxes ain't paid.
But I'm more concerned with the elderly folks who have paid for houses.
But taxes are paid. Or thinking that they don't have to pay them anymore.
Exactly, because again, people, when you get old, as I am, your mind just skips some stuff. I mean, that's just it. That's real.
And then you have people explaining some things to you that's like getting important, because when you get older, you need your kids to kind of like guide you through. Some of us, when we get older, we think we don't need nobody. We got it all of that. But you need your children. You need somebody that's going to be able to have your back and guide you in the right direction, because...
Or start preparing those documents now, because, again, like I told you, I'm a senior citizen. I forget some stuff. But I got my ducks in a row while I am fluid and lucid.
Right.
So everybody, each one of my children know what the deal is and who is in charge. And you can even put in your will if somebody contests it, they're out.
We were just
but you got to have something attached to that to support it.
Right.
We were just talking about that actually. Me and CJ were talking about how much money you should really have for your life insurance because we went to a funeral home and they gave us a little packet and they were showing us the different prices. I went with my girlfriend who actually had to bury her son, but anyway, nonetheless, they didn't have any insurance, and so they show you this packet, and in the packet it tells you everything that you would have to pay in order to have a nice homegoing service. So Brother CJ was like, "Well, Dad, do I need to up my insurance policy because you want to be laid away, you want to be laid away correctly, okay, and you don't want to be laid away looking like who did it why just because you're not."
She said they got me a Foreman Mill suit, much money like a cardboard box.
But this is serious. They have like cloth.
Yes.
Cloth.
Hey, I didn't know that. Exactly.
Yeah, but the city will pay for it, the state will pay for it, and that's all they're giving you.
And that's all they're giving.
And they really want you to be cremated so that they don't have to pay for a plot. So it's like when you're gone, what say so do you have if you don't have any insurance? So
well, keep this.
Out here roaming around
$50.
Well, that's not really true.
Hold tight.
They give you more than that.
Really?
But again, if you manage your finances, because remember, I was a life insurance agent as well.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell everybody that is a ripoff.
Life insurance.
Life insurance is a ripoff. Why would you spend
tell me this.
$200 a month at your age? Because I know what your age is.
Yeah.
At your age, when your life expectancy is, for women, between 75 and 80.
Right.
Okay, you're just giving money to the insurance company. They're making interest off your money. It's not just your money. It's your money, my money. It's everybody's money. And even if you make 1 or 2% interest on a lot of money, you've made some money.
Right.
Okay. And if you continue to make that month after month, year after year, decade after decade, that insurance company is filthy rich. So why can't you learn your finances, financial education services, put aside money in your bank account when something that's going to draw interest for you.
Okay.
Save that money yourself and put, wrap the rest of your money up. Get a financial advisor, wrap the rest of your money up so it'll benefit you and your family.
My stepfather was telling me the same thing.
That's the truth.
My stepfather was telling me the same thing, to save money.
Okay.
To always save some money. Keep you some coins in the bank.
If you watch your pennies, you ain't got to worry about your dollars.
Got to worry about it, exactly.
But you know what, Ms. Cook, what I need to do?
I have a question about that. Because, and this is a real serious question because, I work and on my job, I'm paying into life insurance. Okay?
You are your job is not paying that for you?
Well, yeah, I guess they.
Because most jobs will give you.
But if something happens to me and I get fired from this job, the money that I put aside for, even like my 401k, 401k, if you made so much, then you could take it with you to your next job. But if
don't nobody know you got it.
And I don't have no life insurance, something happened to me. I don't have no life. I done paid into this life insurance.
You got 10 grand in your 401k? I'm going to take that as a no.
No. You could take that as a yes.
A big yes.
A big yes.
So you got 10 grand in your 401k. You die tomorrow. A decent funeral.
I got over 10.
Okay, well that's good. But all I'm saying to you is that's about what it should cost.
So then my family is able to go into my 401k and deduct this money out, or what? How does that?
How did you stipulate that anywhere?
No,
it's got to be stipulated.
So
guess what? Remember the week before last? We were talking about the billions of dollars that are lost because people die and folks don't know what it is or they haven't stipulated it is. Your job keeps your money. If you don't stipulate it, you got to do that. That's why I was talking about that will trust, power of attorney, and that financial lockbox. Because if don't nobody know you got it, and if you have not designated it for someone, you lose.
I was wondering how that, because you can be working for these jobs for like 5 or 6 years and find another one, and your 401k is piling up, and
you take it with you.
But you know what they don't understand, Miss Cookie? It's all interest. Your money is used to make money in 401ks. Like Mrs. Cookie say, if you don't stay on top of those 401ks and making sure you are updating and make sure your money is just building interest. Yeah, we matching you. But at the end of the day, if you don't stay on top of it, it becomes ours, and it has built interest over the years.
But I put in, like when I get my raise,
right?
Okay, I up my own deposit, and then my job is matching what I up.
Exactly.
Okay, which some jobs don't even do that. And
I've been in my HR rep. That's what I've been in
my job for 5 years now, and even though they were doing it in the beginning, but every time that I get a raise, I have upped my insurance part. Plus, I was able to take my 401k from my last job and bring it on over here to this job, which was actually good because it's the same company.
Yeah,
but I don't touch it. Some people use this for hard times. They do little stuff with it. I'm not doing
it. Not these days.
You better leave that alone until I'm almost kind of wondering now, should I I have 2 policies, one outside of my job and one with my job for insurance. You're making me really think, if I got this amount of money over here and something happened to me today or tomorrow, then
who's going to get it?
That's a good question. Well, I did designate. Yeah. But I'm not married and I don't have any children. So I don't really have, after my parents gone, then who am I going to leave my money to?
You can leave it to me. Anyway, that's all.
Or you can leave it to charities.
Yeah, well, I do have one charity I'm leaving something to.
But you got to stipulate it. That's the biggest thing. You got to stipulate it, because if you don't,
I'm glad you said this.
Yeah,
because we just talked about this morning. We were talking about insurance policies, and Brother CJ was just saying how he thinks that he needs to up his insurance policy to be laid away nicely. Because looking at that little packet, I wish I had it with me so I can show y'all. Just for them to move your body from here to Maryland, that's a fee. Just for them, if you weigh over a certain amount and they got to get a double cab, that's a fee. You don't even get to be ridden in a hearse. You got to be a utility truck.
I was looking at this. I was looking at this interview with this guy that was from a funeral home. He worked in a funeral home for years, and he was stating how they ripping you off.
Oh yeah.
When they get you in there,
but his ass got fired. You got to keep it real on Phocuz Radio. They fired him. Mrs. Cookie, he told her everything.
Like how they get you in there, they plan on your emotions, and they try to get you to spend all this money.
He got fired. He got mad.
You don't even have to spend that much money to put your loved one in the ground. Because it's not going to even be extravagant as what you're paying for.
Exactly.
Who said, hold up?
Dig up a casket to see if they put that casket in the ground.
Exactly. And that's what he said. Most of the time, you don't even get the casket that you pay.
But people, what you just said, you ain't got to spend that much money to put your loved one in the casket. Yeah, you don't. Right?
No, you don't.
But we do.
Yeah, we do.
Don't nobody want to suck that pride up and bury they